Welcome to the last day of the year. In my mind, a really great day to check in with how you are, to look over your shoulder at the year that's been, and to begin to ponder what you would like for the year ahead. So, yoga is, as you know, what I think is a great way to do all of those things. So let's begin with your hamstrings and check in with how they are today. And when we're checking in, I'll need to move that. I encourage you again and again to be curious rather than judging. It's a really important yoga concept. So let's squeeze that right knee into the chest, make sure your back is flat, and then take the right leg up. So you can use a belt over the ball of your foot, or you can hold your foot. And we want to work the leg and the foot quite evenly. We want the back of the neck long, so wiggle the chin into the chest. Keep the back pressing down right to the end, so no space under your back. And as you push the foot up, just pull the leg in. So let's, today at the end of the year, not look for excitement, but continue to be curious and unjudging. And you could perhaps look for excitement a little bit later. Okay, bring the knee into the chest. Bend the right leg, take the left leg up. Again, it's more important that the leg is straight than where we're holding it. If you've got the foot, hold the foot, but make sure that the back of the neck is long. Why do we stretch the hamstrings? They have such an important role to play in the way your back feels. Tight hamstrings often pull the pelvis into a place that can compress your lower back. So longer hamstrings often make your back feel fantastic. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, release the left leg, bend the right leg, bring it across the knee and push the knee away. Now, can you again keep your back flat? And it's more important that the lower part of the back is down. So this is for your hips. Now, if this feels already like a big stretch in your outer hips, then you'll stay there. Otherwise, let's bring that knee into the chest. And again, bring the chin down towards the chest. So the back is long. We're always looking for a sensation that engages us. So yoga is always about what's happening in the mind and in the body. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. And release. Stand the left foot down, bring the right leg down, take the left leg up. Dorsiflex that foot, so we're still reaching through the four corners of the foot. Push the knee away. Check that the weight is even on the back. And then either stay here or bring this knee into the chest. Just noticing how it feels in the hip. Keeping the sacrum down, squeezing in towards the chest. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, let's release. Stand both feet down, press the elbows down. So use the feet evenly. Keep the knees pointing forward, and now let's lift the buttocks off the floor, the lower back off the floor, push the shoulders down. Bring the chin in towards the chest, keep the outer thighs reaching up and the inner thighs turning down. We're looking to balance our life by bending the back in a way that we don't ordinarily. Take another breath. And then quietly come all the way down. Let's come up to sitting. Point your feet to the ceiling. Come up to sitting. Now you could sit cross-legged. You could sit on a cushion. You could sit any way that is comfortable. And let's find your shoulders. Stretch your arms forward. Take your right right arm underneath. Move the shoulders away from each other. Turn your head slightly from side to side. Push the elbows upon themselves, lift the chest, pull the navel back. There's lots of details that make a difference. Now breathing in and breathing out. We quieten the breath, we quieten the mind. They are, without a doubt, connected. And let's change, bring the arms forward. Take the left arm underneath. Shoulders down, chest lifts, pull the navel back. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keep the work, see if you can move the shoulder blades at the back away from each other. Keep lifting the chest, and each time you lift the chest, just check that your chin is down. Take another breath. And release. And let's do one more shoulder stretch. You can take your right arm across the body and the left arm underneath. Now, can you straighten that right arm? And then let's check where that right shoulder is. It's going to be back where it belongs and down. And you're going to squeeze that right arm in. Chest lift. It's such a lovely stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. All the time being curious. And release. And let's change sides. So I say, you don't need a lot of time. It doesn't need to be fancy, although it could be. It's about checking in on a regular basis and continuing to learn what you need. What's the next step? Do I need more strength? Do I need more flexibility? Do I need to work on my hamstrings? Do I just need to make sure that I find the time on a regular basis to check in, one breath at a time? And release. Lift your shoulders and drop them down. Okay, I have a reading for you. Yeah, it's just a quick class. It's just a time to check in. It's a time to check in before we really check in on the first day of the new year. This is from my favorite book called Bringing Yoga to Life, and the chapter's called We Begin Here. Counter to the plethora of 7-step solutions and quick fix formulas offered by so many contemporary self-help guides, the ancient science of yoga does not pretend to be simple, quick, or easy. It is a practice that takes into account the very messy and often complex phenomenon of what we call a human being, and the equally challenging task of everyday living. What yoga does promise, however, is that through sincere, skillful, and consistent practice, anyone can become peaceful, happy, and free. It does not matter who you are or who you take yourself to be. Neither does it matter what has happened to you in the past or where you find yourself in the present. Anyone who has the intention to break through self-limiting and self-immobilizing thoughts and behaviors can and will find freedom through this practice. Regardless if you're a beginner or an experienced practitioner, the moment you engage in yoga practice, you will discover that the practice is itself the reward. Peace of mind and freedom from fear are as imminent as your focus. This change of mind has immediate consequences. You start to feel a sense of ease with life, and you feel more able to adapt to change. You experience a new vitality and clarity that affect your relationships at home, at work, and in the world. Happy end of 2021, and I really look forward to bringing yoga to your life in 2022. Namaste.